There's no better way to kick off the week than with a round of hot topics. There's so much to get to with our panel. Salt and Straw co-founder Tyler Malek, Manders Vandel, a bona fide cat lady who's emceeing something really fun this weekend, plus amateur cat lady and New Day producer Rebecca Perry. Welcome, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, goodness. Let's start with dessert. Eat dessert first. Tyler, you brought treats with you.
Yes.
So Salt and Straw's got, is this their picnic?
Yeah, so for the entire month of August, we have a new menu, and you're supposed to eat this in order, so come along on this journey with me.
Okay.
You have to start with a rosé and watermelon sorbet. So the idea is, I really dream of people kind of coming in and almost experiencing a picnic through ice cream. So this rosé is so pleasant. It's actually made with a rosé.
Yes, please.
This is one of the founding families of Oregon wine industry at Sokol Blosser, and it's so fresh.
I love a sorbet.
It's a perfect way to start.
You just keep talking.
Okay.
Yes.
And then there's
next?
a brie and fig cheesecake. Like, start with wine, go to a cheese
wine
board.
and
We're gonna
cheese.
slowly warm you up into a picnic. So
Baked brie and fig. Okay.
So we bake this brie into this cheesecake. The crust is actually made with Ritz crackers, which is like a top secret technique.
Wow,
we
you
use
can
in our
really
kitchen.
taste the brie.
And then a little bit of fig, and it
Wow.
kind of like comes together.
And
Like
then
I
the
said,
saltiness of those crackers.
I love this. Like it's that
That's
high,
good.
low. These cheesemakers, they're from Northern California called Cowgirl Creamery, and it's one of my favorites in the entire world.
That's good.
Oh my gosh.
And then there's two for the main course. You have to bear with me.
Okay, I don't want to stop.
These might get a little salty,
Okay.
but I promise they're delicious. We've got a potato salad and
Okay.
a honey fried chicken.
All right. We have some feelings on the potato salad because.
But not the fried chicken?
No.
Okay. Potato
Okay.
salad first then.
Potato salad.
We make a fudge out of kind of all the spices that you'd use in a potato salad. Like
I was about to say it's
dill,
sweet.
paprika. Yeah, it's super
It's
sweet, right?
Sweet. It's so sweet.
The potatoes, there's a little trick here. The potatoes are actually potato chips that we fold into the ice cream, so you get a little bit of texture, but all that potato comes from that like fried potato
All right.
flavor.
We need some feelings on this one.
Please, bring it on. Bring it on.
I love it,
Okay,
and
thank
I
you.
want to just climb inside it and keep eating it. It's delicious.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm sure if you like potato salad, this is your jam.
I'm going to read between the lines on that one.
I have to say, I'm with Rebecca on this one. I have a real thing about potato salad, and I don't know when I hit the chocolate, delicious, but then there's
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Okay, good. The
my
fried
husband
chicken.
would go crazy over that one.
The fried
Okay.
chicken is with
Okay.
Azell's here in Seattle.
Oh.
We love this.
This is
we've been
amazing.
We've been working on years for this one. So the way we actually make the fried chicken, we actually take croissants and we deep fry them in chicken fat. And so it soaks up all the chicken flavor without the chicken meat, And then we toss those in brown sugar mixed with all of Azell's Cajun spices. So
I could eat this
their
all day.
famous fried chicken Cajun.
That is good.
I know, this one's so decadent. And the
You
cinnamon and honey
really
in the
said
base.
you have been working on this and refining it with the Zells and
It's so hard to make fried chicken out of not real chicken. I'm not gonna lie. And there were a lot of bad tests. It was probably a disaster.
Sour cherry pie.
This is dessert.
This is the dessert course. I don't know about you guys, but I always spike my cherry pie filling with a little bit of amaretto.
This is
to
amazing.
get a little bit of almond. And then we make this crust with almond flour, so you get all of kind of that almond and cherry just bouncing off each other. And I think this is one of my favorite flavors we've ever made.
This is my favorite one,
Wow.
Tyler. This is a winner.
Really good.
It's
The whole
tart.
journey's been fun.
Oh, yeah, you get it in order and you can like taste it. You imagine passing with friends and some people hate it and some people love it.
what a fabulous picnic.
I love that.
Thank you.
Manders, what was your favorite?
Oh, the potato salad. I may be the odd man out here, but wow.
It's different.
I told her before we started
good.
that no opinion was, every opinion was great except for that opinion.
Maybe that one. Maybe that one.
I also brought a little rosé for those of you that want to try some of the rosé.
And I have to say the rosé ice cream was probably my favorite. That or maybe the brie. Oh, man.
The rosé is so refreshing, and it's a sorbet.
So good.
Yeah.
Well, that was fabulous.
Thank you.
What a great
Thank you,
picnic.
thank you.
All right. That
the best
screams
kind of
summer.
picnic.
And you know what else screams summer? Seafair. Okay. Did anyone go?
Didn't go, but I definitely heard them.
Yes, you heard them.
I was in Aqua Sox game last night. I hope that.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
It's cool. I mean, okay, so this one was a little bit different because the clouds were pretty low.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
like, there was one point, we were there earlier in the day, and we actually weren't there for the Blue Angels, but all of a sudden these jets come out of the clouds, and they were right over us, and the children all around me were like bursting into tears. It was terrifying.
Wait, there were kids crying? I might have gone. Scare some children.
There's the show right there.
Is it a race? I grew up in Snohomish, so I'm a little like, you know.
So the hydroplanes are a race.
Okay.
But not the jets.
The Blue
jets don't
Angels,
race.
yeah, there's all kinds of like military jets that they kind of
I was
just
a little
show
confused.
everything. Like this is what,
Yeah.
and some of them are really, really cool.
And I have to say, I feel like there's been a lot of negative talk about the Blue Angels, and that's fine. But I just felt like it was more so than in years past. People angry about the noise, and I just, I don't know. It's once a year, and I just, when I see that and how well they fly, and it's just not something I get to see all the time.
Yeah.
And so for me, I think it's pretty cool. But is everybody tired of the Blue Angels?
No, we need more reasons for events in this city.
Yeah,
I think
totally.
we need to bring people together and have fun. I
I
love
think,
it.
wasn't this the first year they had a female flyer and in the Blue Angels?
cool.
And
That's
that's just awesome.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
That's
Super
really
impressive.
cool.
All right, well, let's switch to football. The Pac-12 is on life support. Is there any hope for the conference? I know not all of us are huge football fans, but I think the rivalry part of it is a little disappointing. Any thoughts?
Are we not going to see UW versus Wazoo now?
So
What happens?
it's possible, but it won't mean really anything, and it probably won't be like traditional Apple Cup weekend, which is like right around Thanksgiving, because it won't mean anything. But to me, it's kind of like I get it. I get that UW and Oregon had to move into a conference with some of the bigger schools. It's all about money. But I think about the student athletes and the fact that like they're full-time students. And now they have to travel really far to compete in their sport, and not just football. We're talking about the volleyball players, like all kinds of sports. It's just, to me, it kind of seems like the adults and their penchant for making money is kind of coming above what this is all about.
And Manders, you're UW, right?
Yeah,
No
yeah,
Apple
I'm
Cup,
UW, but
maybe?
in my opinion, there is no rivalry because we're the best. So it doesn't matter that things are changing. We will continue to be the best.
And guess what? There's nobody on the other side to defend that opinion, so that's just fine. It's going to stand in the studio.
We'll let it fly.
We'll let it go.
Yeah.
It's now fact. We're the best.
Okay, here's another end of era. It's kind of ironic. Zoom is telling its employees that they need to go back into the office just 2 days a week. But it is a little ironic, right?
Well, I think the weirdest thing is that Zoom has offices. That was the most shocking part to me. I was like, you guys have
Seems like a
offices?
good branding opportunity to not do
Right?
that. Yeah.
Shocking.
It's true, and I think even some of the employees, they're upset about it, even though it's 2 days a week. But Zoom is saying, yeah, I know this is what we do, but it's also how we collaborate together as work as a team. But I mean, Zoom for so many of us have
Was the
memories.
lifeline. I totally understand though the part-time back to work. It does not. It's not fun when it comes to the traffic implications, but
We have an office in Portland, and it's so nice to run into people, or when you have a question, you have no idea what comes up, what bubbles up when you're in real life.
And Tyler, you said something funny happened once on a Zoom when you were on a Zoom.
Yeah, I remember being on an interview, and we were like, everything was Zoom, right? It was like 2020. And literally the moment it started, my wife started vacuuming right above my head. And I was trying to text her like as I was smiling. I was like, stop vacuuming, it's so loud.
That was one of my favorite things, was just getting to see into everybody's houses.
The absurdity.
And like, it was
And
fun.
see their pets.
Yeah.
The best part.
Yes.
I was like,
Let's-
yes, put your cat on the screen. Yes, let your
talk
dog in
about
frame.
My cat was a little passive aggressive.
Manders, let's talk about cats. And you are emceeing a convention this weekend that's really an excuse for cat people to come together in harmony. And tell us about the convention.
Yes, it is Sea-Meow Con. It is happening this Saturday and Sunday at Seattle Center Exhibition Hall, and we are so excited to get so many indoor people out and about in a crowd, really mix with these introverts up in here. And there are going to be some cat celebrities, including Mosho the cat rapper and Nathan the cat lady, all kinds of really great cat advocates. And the best part is 20% of your tickets that you purchase go to support cat rescue organizations.
I love that part.
is
I had no
amazing.
idea there were so many cat celebrities, but I think I'm with two cat people, right? Rebecca and Tyler, you're both.
Oh yeah.
This is
Two
the
cats.
best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I
so
really want to
fun.
go.
Please do, and
I
please,
know, I'm
little
so
plug,
excited.
maybe consider picking Seattle Humane to support. That's my home base
Absolutely.
organization. doing the good work during kitten season.
Well, I am not a cat person. I have a dog from Seattle Humane, so I love that. But I am cat sitting this week for a 17-year-old cat, and I am
Might be.
so paranoid that that cat is going to pass on my watch.
Oh, are you kidding? That cat will probably outlive everyone. He's 17. He's seen
Maybe
it all.
just don't
He's
bring it
gonna
to the
live forever.
convention.
Yes, the cat will not be coming to the convention. I might
But
be.
you will,
Right.
Susie,
I
after
might
this
be,
experience.
right.
You're a cat lady now, and I love that for
I'm a
you.
cat lady. I love that. All right. Well, our Hot Topics panel is sticking around for more fun later in the show, and maybe even a Taco Bell grilled cheese taco.
Who
Maybe.
could say?